Here we go, guys. Just a view from my van. So I've just woken up here in Southend-on-Sea in Essex. Quite beautiful, mate. Lovely. So, guys, look, it's apparently an old gunnery sort of building. It's Gunners Park in Shoebury near Southend-on-Sea. Apparently, this used to be where they used to mount the cannon. Apparently, it's really dangerous. Those explosions going off like accidentally all the time. A lot of people died in this area. So this used to be a garrison. It's now just an open. I wouldn't call it a park exactly, but it's just a sort of open area for the public. They can just walk around. But yeah, let's see what they got. Let's see what's going on. We come back. This is apparently where the cannon was lodged in here, and it was facing out, obviously, towards the sea. Yeah, now it's just amazing how these important things, once greatly important things, are now just left to room, really. Just around the other side as well. Hear a lot of pigeons. This is a nest. Oh my god, loads of droppings. Like mountains of droppings by the birds. But yeah, once very important buildings are now simply toilets to the pigeons. It all goes up on the water. Right, there you go. That's our time. That's what happens with time, guys. Who can bring down great dictators? Time can. If I want to do a live stream to see all this, is like part of this old garrison still in Shoebury and near Southend-on-Sea. It's just amazing how, like I said, these were considered once extremely important strategic sort of places, hence why there was a garrison here and cannons mounted up the shore in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and now it's just this. It's just nothing left of it. I always find stuff like that fascinating, you know, like, I remember a building I used to work in, used to be a very important building for this business, and you not even half, but only as the sort of public services got sold off more, the building used to be like a state building. Things like BT, post office, Churchill Insurance, apparently they were all state services at one point. And just through time, they all got, and then the building I was in, it's simply only 1/4 of it or 1/3 of it was actually used, and you got to the other floors, the derelict floors, and all of the old files are still there, all of the old 1970s decorations, etc. And I was thinking, wow, these files, I was reading on the old post, whatever it was, the old boss's desk in this abandoned floor. I thought, wow, these files, because obviously before PCs, so they had to use paper a lot. I thought these files were probably considered extremely important ones, but now they're not. Now they're just gathering dust on this table from 1970, you know, files documented by hand, you know, written on, you know, 1973, 1974, whatever it was. And it's like, wow, this is once considered an important place, and now it's nothing. So yeah, we've got another structure coming up here. Part of this garrison. Again, all of this area was a garrison once. From Gunners Park, as they call it now. But this was all a military operation, and obviously now it's nothing. And it's just a relic up there. So let's see what I can discover. See, normally I'll be doing this on a live stream, guys, but I can't get a connection around here. I think I tried about 5 times to start a live stream on my YouTube channel and Odyssey channel, but, you know, Delivering Liberty, but I can't, it's not stable, so it keeps ending. So I'm going to have to record and then maybe make a video into this. Let's put it on my YouTube channel or something, I don't know. See? An Odyssey. So I love all these sort of like old ruiny kind of thing. I love ruined castles, etc. This obviously is only late 1800s, but still. I don't quite get the point of this though, this structure though. Store. I don't know if you can see above the door there. Stoned in. Written in stone. See, back then, guys, as well, you see a lot of old buildings. Not even like hundreds of years ago, really, only about 50 years, 70 years, maybe something like that. And used to write whatever it was in stone. So if it was a police station, they were having stone police, or police station. If it was a post office, like the old kind of postman's office, etc. It would say postman's office on it, or post office. Because generally back then, because they wrote it in stone, they generally did believe that it would always be those things. Do you know what I mean? They were just going, well, we always need a police, we always need a post office, the police, all this. They were proudly, it was almost like they were proud to write on it. And all those buildings now, they get sold off, turned into flats, because we've got an artificially created housing problem due to the lack of any kind of response to the borders, and that's all done by design. And it's regardless of whether it's the Labour Party or the Conservative Party, doesn't matter. It's all about demoralisation. It's about making you hate this country. That's what it's about, so you won't fight for it. They're being used, those migrants. Well, don't be angry at the migrants. Be angry at the people who are selling them lies, and then they end up not having a great life here. And yes, they can go, oh, they get free stuff. But they're being used, they're being manipulated. That's the problem. So don't be angry at them. Be angry at the people that are doing it. I.e. the state. It's the state doing it. Establishment. Not these traffic, human traffickers. Again, where does a buck stop? It stops for the state. Anyway, Shoebury Old Rangers incorporates Gunners Park testing ground at the site of special scientific interest. You'll find much evidence of its heritage as well as the wealth of wildlife that it supports. So yeah, heavy, quick-firing battery. That's what this structure is here. The heavy, quick-firing battery is to your right. It was built in 1900, basically, as a coast artillery training facility. 2 and 6.5 meters with quick firing guns were mounted on top of the building. Because I was thinking, this doesn't make any sense. What's the strategic? But it's a training, so it's like, that's why it's only like, like half built, like a segment of it is built, and then it's rest is nothing. Because it's just used for training. So obviously they're trying to mimic the previous building over there. It's mimicking that, but that one's the real one. This one's like pretending it's like on the shore. Well, it isn't the shore, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a training facility. I see. Another structure. I think this is used for a machine gun battery. I think I read on the sign. On the post. It's actually what they kept. They actually kept this one for World War II. Yeah, that's the rest of it down there. I'm going to walk around to the beach. There apparently a really nice beach there, Shoebury East Beach. Might have a swim. I'm going to get some food. I think this is the last one of the old garrison. There's one over there, it's the other one. It's just the same thing, really. Yeah. And that is it. Maybe I can walk across there. Try and find it. Yeah, Moss Side, you're terrible. We can't even find this place. I found it, and I'm a bit of a half boomer, right? I found it. It's called Parsons Bar. There it was, the promised land, and I'm gonna do my business. So there's an Astor over there, a massive Astor. Can find that now? Okay, never mind. Guess I thought you're better than you are. But yeah, so there you go. So now I'm gonna get something. So I'll see you later. Cheers.